That's right. Well, Sustin Kapapula moved to the United States from the Congo when he was just 4 years old and was all about soccer. Now, the funny thing is, they don't call soccer soccer back in Africa. So in 10th grade, when he heard about football tryouts, he showed up in his soccer cleats, tall socks, and saw some big guys in a weird-shaped ball. He went up to the football coach and said, "What's going on?" He was a little confused, and they said, "Welcome to football." He's never played a game of soccer since, and I'm sure his Wesley coaches are sure glad he made the switch. Thanks, guys. Well, Coach Drass told me yesterday one of the things he loves the most about his quarterback, Joe Callahan, is his ability to not stay down. Last season in a game, they were trailing 31-0, and they ended up coming back, scoring over 50 points. They did end up losing that game, but it just shows that he has so much faith in his quarterback and his ability to keep fighting. Now, each week, the 49ers honor a different player with the number 49 jersey. This jersey embodies leadership, dedication, hard work both on and off the field. Now, this week, the 49er wearing the special 49er jersey is running back Khalif Phillips. He's the first 49er to ever wear the all-black 49 jersey and also the first 49er to rush for more than 1,000 yards. Back up to you guys. Fun story about kicker Eric Spidell. He actually grew up playing every sport but football. He played baseball, basketball, soccer, all 4 years of high school. He's actually the third baseman on the baseball team at Wesley College. Now, when he saw that the kicking game for Wesley was struggling, he went up to assistant coach Azanazi and said, "Hey, you know, I think I can kick." The coaches brought him over to practice on Monday, and he was suited up in pads for the first time ever on a Tuesday. This is only his 6th football game he has ever played in his collegiate career. Now, Eric told me yesterday his mom played 3 sports in college, and he joked he doesn't know if he can pull off that one in his career. Thanks, guys. Now, Nico Alcalde has been officially ruled out for the remainder of the day with a left shoulder injury. This is a shoulder he has injured before, but he will not return to the game today. In just their 2nd season of college football, the Charlotte 49ers have overcome so much. As a team, they're building this program together. For wide receiver Austin Duke and running back Khalif Phillips, they're all about doing this together. Together, they're making history. Thanks, Alex. That's right. The 49ers are 3-5 on the season so far, and they have a tough match this weekend against the FCS number 2 ranked team, Coastal Carolina. Coastal 9-0 this season, 6-0 on the road. They've outscored opponents 329 points to 150. Now, quarterback Alex Ross is coming off a career-best passing game with 351 yards. Offense is stout, but defense is even tougher. It's going to be the toughest defense the 49ers have faced all season. Women's soccer 1-3-1 on this season so far. They've only played road games this year. Now, they played in 2 double overtime games, tying one, dropping the other. So just a few minutes stand between the team and a completely different record. Now, the 49ers are looking to reshuffle their lineup in the back due to some injuries, but will welcome back some healthy bodies soon from players that have yet to see the field this year. Now, the Conference USA preseason favorites opened up at home on Wednesday against Winthrop. They host Davidson on Sunday. Now, quarterback Lee McNeil will get the start for the first time in his college career. The 49ers are going to need to limit the number of turnovers they commit, capitalize in the red zone, and really try to expose any weaknesses in the passing game in order to be successful on Saturday. But let's go to head coach Brad Lambert and see what he thinks about the upcoming battle. Welcome back to another episode of 49ers Fan Zone. I'm Libby Weihsmann.
And I'm Alex Ramsey.
Let's jump straight into the upcoming match between the Charlotte 49ers and Coastal Carolina Chanticleers. Last year, Coastal knocked the 49ers out 1-0 of the NCAA tournament. 49ers were not happy about that. Ricky Garbanzo had the lone goal for Coastal.
He's here to break down the game and talk a little bit about Johnson C. Smith going into Saturday.
Absolutely, Alex. The 49ers are coming off a big win at Campbell. It was a slow start in the game. The 49ers just up 6-3 at the half. Blake Brewer setting a Barker Lane Stadium record with his 50-yard field goal in the first half. Coming out of the locker room, a completely different game. Khalif Phillips with 21 unanswered points in the 3rd quarter alone. Matron Thomas scoring his first collegiate touchdown in the 4th quarter, helping lift the 49ers over the Camels. Matt Johnson 6 of 8 in the 3rd quarter. Offense finally found their rhythm, although it was a little bit late. But it should be noted this was a huge defensive effort by the 49ers. They held the Camels to just 1 touchdown the entire game. Men's soccer coming off a big 4-1 win on senior night over Florida Atlantic over the weekend. The 49ers did a really good job of staying calm and composed in the first period as FAU was given 2 red cards and 4 yellows.
Now, Brant Bronico was just named Conference USA's Offensive Player of the Week. Great honor for him, as it is completely deserving. Now, the 49ers are 5-1-1 in conference play, and they travel to Kentucky this weekend to wrap up their regular season. Now, here's the kicker. Kentucky is currently the #1 team in Conference USA, despite Charlotte's better overall record.
Khalif Phillips has rushed for 8 touchdowns in just 3 games, and he will be a big factor in the upcoming game against Elon. Quarterback Mike Quinn is a passing quarterback. He's thrown for more than 3,000 yards in his career. Now, Elon is 0-2 on the season so far, and Elon did not score a single touchdown in their previous game. All their points came from field goals. But if the offense can execute and the defense can tackle this week, I do think Charlotte will be able to pick up a win. Let's go to head coach Brad Lambert and see what he thinks about the upcoming game against Elon. Libby's here to break down the game for us.
That's right, Alex. The 49ers lost a truly heartbreaking game to Charleston Southern. Final score 47-41. Now, the Bucs got things started early with a touchdown, but it was Matt Johnson that found Austin Duke for a, get ready for this, 74-yard touchdown pass to knock the score 7-7 early in the game.
That's right, Alex. The 49ers are coming off of a 66-63 overtime win. It was Perrier Henry's buzzer-beating 3 that helped pick the 49ers up their 4th win of the season. Now, it wasn't the prettiest of games for the 49ers. They were trailing at the half, just 31% from inside the arc, shooting just 22% from deep. It wasn't the greatest game for the 49ers, but the 25-11 advantage in offensive boards really helped give the 49ers a boost. Now, the 49ers welcome 9-0 Wesley this Saturday in the blackout game. Wesley College, a Division III team ranked #4 in D3 schools right now. They're 9-0. They're undefeated. Wesley has been able to put up more than 54 points in their last 5 games, 2 of which are shutouts. Now, quarterback Joe Callahan averages 275 yards per game. For Charlotte's defense, they really don't have a choice this week. They've got to make stops on 3rd downs and really get that defense off the field in order to be successful this weekend.
Coach, you've just snapped a 6-game losing streak. How happy are you feeling right now? Lee got his 2nd career start today. The offense knew they were going to have to put up points in order to be successful to win today with Wesley's high-scoring offense. What did the offense do today that allowed them to be so successful? This past week in your press conference, Brandon Dozier said that the lack of communication was being addressed and the defense was really trying to work on communication. What do you see from them today in addressing that? Well, Coach, congratulations on the win. I know you're feeling great about it.
Yes, thanks, Liv. Appreciate it.
Thank you. Back up to you guys.
All
right, Lee, this is your 2nd career start, and you come out with a win. How good does it feel to snap a 6-game losing streak? You knew that Wesley was a high-scoring offense, and in order to beat them, you guys were going to have to put up points. What allowed your offense to be so successful today?
Coming up this weekend, you guys have your first exhibition. Some time for you to really see how they do as a team. Starters, who do you have? Speaking of basketball, college play is much different than high school. The sport is the same. The pace is much different. How has it been adjusting to college ball rather than high school? Tyler, you guys have had quite a run in the last couple of weeks with 5 straight games you guys have won. 4 of those were shutouts. You guys have played UAB already once this year. You're playing them again on Wednesday. How does that help to your advantage knowing you know what to expect from them?
The 49ers were coming off an impressive comeback win when they hosted the UNC Pembroke Braves on Saturday in the first ever football homecoming game inside Jerry Richardson Stadium. After Braves quarterback Luke Charles helped get his experienced team on the board first, the 49ers answered back when Mikael Hunter ran a 2-yard touchdown rush and Lee McNeil ran in the end zone for a 2-point conversion, giving Charlotte an 8-7 lead. On Monday, it became official. The Charlotte 49ers have announced a contract with App State University for a home-and-home football series. In 2018, the 49ers will host the Mountaineers, and in 2019, the 49ers will travel to Boone to play in Kid Brewer Stadium. By 2016, the 49ers will be bowl eligible, so the series. This past Friday night, the Charlotte 49ers men's soccer team hit the road and headed out west. On Friday, they played Denver in their season opener. The 2-0 victory over Denver helped secure Clay Davis's 21st career shutout. The Charlotte 49ers football team traveled to Harrisonburg, Virginia over the weekend to play the number 16 James Madison Dukes in their first ever road game. The Dukes fumbled the opening kickoff return, giving the 49ers the ball, and it was quarterback Matt Johnson who scored the only touchdown of the night for the 49ers. Despite the early touchdown, the 49ers were only able to convert 3 of 16 third down attempts all evening and turn the ball over 4 times. 49ers picked up their first Conference USA Series sweep of the season in Sunday's doubleheader against Middle Tennessee. Lexi Betancourt picked up her 10th win of the season, allowing just one run and striking out 6 in the first game. Game 2, the Blue Raiders got off to an early 1-0 lead, but the 49ers responded with 4 runs in the bottom of the first. Top of the 4th, Middle Tennessee tied it at 5, but it was in the bottom of the 5th that the 49ers would go to town on the Blue Raiders.